Hello, my name is Itzel Cervantes and I will be delivering a speech on immigration. Imagine getting your freedom taken away from you in less than a second. Imagine everything you worked for just being gone and not much you can do about it. Immigrants are suffering every day, living in fear that knowing if they aren't careful enough that everything could just be gone. I come from an immigrant family and I've had family members deported and I'm living in fear myself, for as long as I can remember. And I'm here to talk to you guys about how not all immigrants are bad. What happens to immigrants when they're caught and why they shouldn't be deported. We are humans and all humans make mistakes. But sadly, we live in a world where racism still exists. And at times you'll see some discrimination going around, which is unfair because the people that are being judged from one look, that are claimed to be criminals, terrorists, drug dealers, poor, smelly, or even model minorities. Most of these offensive stereotypes are for the people who were born in different countries. And immigrants come from all over the world, and they come here to the United States because this place is known to be the land of opportunity. They come here to try to be successful, to accomplish their goals, their dreams, to give their kids a better future. They don't come here to worsen the country. They come here to work hard and build a better future for themselves. So to me, it seems unfair when immigrants are being treated inhumanely, when in reality they aren't doing things half as bad as people with privileges in this country. When an immigrant is caught, they are instantly viewed with disgust, or like if they're in a lower class. They are being detained by ICE, and ICE are immigration custom enforcement. They are being held in detention centers. There are about 200 detention centers in the United States, and there has been many reports and pictures taken of how the people are being treated inside these places. They are sleeping in very crowded rooms all together, just separated by a wired fence. They don't have privacy. They don't have anything. These places remind me a lot of the concentration camps back in the 1930s, where they were being locked in there with no rights, getting their rights taken away from, and treated like animals. And it's important to know how to act around ICE. When you have an encounter with ICE, the people always have a right to remain silent and to demand a lawyer. Or if they come knocking around in your door, it is important to know that you can remain silent. You can give no type of information and ask for a warrant. If they don't have a warrant, they cannot come in your house without your consent. And it's really important to know what to do during these situations, because not everyone deserves to be ripped away from your family and your life. I strongly believe that not every immigrant in this country is a criminal, and they don't all deserve to be deported and ripped away from their life. And I think it's very important to come up with a solution with this immigration problem. All these people being held in these detention centers should be investigated, and if they work, they pay taxes, they have children here and have been living here for a minimum of 7 years and have no criminal records, I think they should be helped out. And the people who should be deported are the ones with a bad criminal record. Because in reality, we can't keep all the immigrants in this country because we'll be overpopulated. And it's sad to say, because they come here not for bad intentions, they come here to have a better future and give their kids the opportunity to have a better future and become something, And not only that, but they have a lot to offer. They show us better working skills. They give us knowledge on cultural differences. They give us many new recipes, tasteful music, many things like that. And they are here to take over the jobs that the educated people don't want. The people who came here and studied and they have the higher jobs. They take most of the jobs no one wants, So I think it's really important I would think it's really good to have immigrants in our country. And I think it's beautiful seeing all these jobs and new businesses and restaurants with cultural differences. And in conclusion, I believe that not all immigrants are bad. They help out our country in many different ways and bring cultural power. Coming from an immigrant family, it is hard to talk about this topic because it's a very hard pill to swallow. All these bad things going on. And for the people who think they are superior than the people from foreign countries, I think it's important that they put themselves in our shoes and stand back and realize how cruel they could be to others. And thank you. That concludes my presentation.